Hey guys, what's up? I'm Monica Viviana. For those of you guys that are new, for those of you guys that are not new, welcome back to my channel. I have been MIA from filming and from YouTube for quite some time now. The reason being is, of course, I was affected, just as we all are, by the coronavirus. I did not get it. However, I discovered that I am susceptible to anxiety. It's not something that I ever thought I would ever deal with. I don't feel like I suffer from anxiety, but this whole situation has definitely taught me otherwise. So yeah, I was dealing with not wanting to film, and then on top of that, I just kind of felt like nothing really mattered for a certain amount of time. I was pulled into somewhat of a rut, I guess, and a funk, but I'm definitely trying to pull myself out of it. Yesterday, the president did announce that there is an additional 30 days of being in somewhat of a quarantine. I know that it's not necessarily an official quarantine of the US, but of course, you know, we're trying to practice that social distancing. I am currently working from home. I have actually been working from home for 2 weeks. Today marks 2 weeks that I've been working from home. So I am still continuing somewhat of a normal trend in my life, and I'm still kind of following somewhat of a normal routine. I don't have to get up as early in the mornings because I just kind of get out of bed, brush my teeth, get some food, feed Jordan, and just kind of hop onto my computer and start working from home. Today's actually the first time I've done my makeup in 2 weeks. I'm not ashamed. I love it. But it did feel good to get ready today and to do my makeup to film. So yeah, I decided that with the additional 30 days that the president announced, I'm trying really hard to focus on the positive of the situation and seeing this additional time that has been given to us as a good thing. Trying to just kind of take care of some stuff here at the house and just kind of enjoying this time that we are given, in which I don't feel guilty about not having to go out on the weekends or to, you know, essentially see people, but just really focusing on myself and my home and my self-care and my well-being. So yeah, I decided to make this video of the things that I plan to do. There is 10 ideas that I did come up with of what the next 30 days I think will look like for me along with work. So if you did want to see them, go ahead and stick around. Number one is going to be something that I'm not necessarily planning on doing, but what I have been doing, and I plan to continue to do it. And that is kind of setting up a new routine as far as skincare goes, treating my hair a little bit differently. I am a person that has very fine hair. I refuse to call it thin, but it is very fine hair. So I'm not supposed to wash it very often. You're not supposed to wash your hair every day as it is. That's just kind of a rule that you're not supposed to do that, because you can really damage your hair. You know, with the shampoos that we're using, most of us are using shampoos that have sulfates in them, which is really bad. So I, for the most part, will wash my hair about every other day. However, I do know that those people that have this fabulous hair don't wash their hair very often. And by that I mean every 4, 5, dare I say 6, once a week do they wash their actual hair. So I have decided that because I'm not seeing people and because it's just me and Jordan here hanging out, he doesn't care what I look like. So I have decided now to extend the hair washing process, in which I'm trying to let my hair just relax and kind of do its own thing. I'm no longer straightening my hair or blow drying my hair. And on top of that, I'm washing my hair every few days now. I want to say I was at 4 days. I want to say. Still taking a shower every day, okay? Don't get me wrong, but just not washing my hair every day. So I'm hoping that because of this, the oils in my hair will realize that and know not to produce so much, and then I can, you know, continue this trend on forever. Because right now, if I go more than a day and a half to 2 days, my hair's pretty greasy, and that's really gross. but I want to be able to have that second day hair, which everybody talks about, but I don't really get to do that because my hair gets greasy. So that's what we're working on right now, is letting my hair do its own thing, and I'm hoping that I can trick the oil in my hair. So that's one of the main things that I'm doing right now. And then of course I've really implemented a skincare routine for morning and night that I'm really just working on right now and really hydrating. So yeah, that's gonna be number one, is self-care, implementing a new routine beauty-wise, because you're not being seen by everybody. So why not take advantage of this time? So that's number one. Number two. For number two, I have really decided that I'm going to start reading a lot more. I'm an avid reader. I love to read, but I don't always have the time to read because I should always be doing something else. When I was going to school, it was because I should be reading something for school. Now that I'm not in school, it's more like I should be doing other things here at the house, whether it's cleaning or the laundry or whatever. You can always find something better to do than read. So I'm really giving myself that time to read, even if it's 30 minutes a day. That's what I'm doing right now. So I definitely recommend to do that. Find a good book and read. Just go back to reading. It's so much fun. It gets to take you away from this ugliness that we're all going through right now and can transport you into another world. As cheesy as that may sound, but let's be honest, it's true. Number three, puzzles. Puzzles is a great way to really stimulate your brain, and it allows you to focus on something else. It allows you to be creative, and it's a great pastime. I actually did one just yesterday on Sunday. I decided I was going to binge watch a show, and then I was like, you know what? I could listen to this show and I could be doing something else, something creative, something that I could stimulate my brain with, as opposed to just sitting on the couch and watching TV. And I think this is also a great opportunity to work even with your kids. You know, bring your little ones into it, whether it's a little puzzle for them, or if they're older, you know, let's say that they're teenagers, doing a bigger puzzle, you know, as a family, and just kind of getting back into that, you know, where you're not just sitting there watching TV with them all day. Board games is another thing that would be great to do together as a family. You know, go back to board games, not video games, something that you guys can actually interact with together. Again, this is time that we're not given every year, so why not take advantage of it? It's not time that you're going to be given, God willing, next year, because hopefully in a couple of weeks we're going to be back to normal, in which your kids are going to be doing their own things, you're going to be doing your own things, whether you guys are doing sporting events because your kids are in, you know, on sporting teams, whatever the case may be. Life happens, and so we're always running around, we're always busy. But right now you have this time guilt-free, so take advantage of it. Number four kind of ties into the puzzle aspect of it, and that is being creative. Pick something up that you like to do. Learn how to do something creative, whether it's coloring books. They have those great adult coloring books that you can do, or even a regular children's coloring book. If you guys have those laying around the house, pick up a coloring book. De-stress, just focus on that. You know, let yourself be taken back to something that we used to do when we were little. Play with Legos, cook, bake. Learn how to bake a cake. Learn how to use fondant. Who cares? Go on YouTube, look it up, learn how to do it. Another thing that I used to do and I don't do it now, which maybe it would be a good idea to do, is to crochet. It sounds very viejita, I know, very nana, because you know that's what your grandmas do. They sew or they stitch or whatever, but it's a lot of fun to do. And now that I had to cut my claws off, I might actually start doing it again, because without my claws it'll be a lot easier. That's another thing. Learn how to do your pedicures and your manicures. It's so sad. I'm definitely gonna be that meme in which I am legit falling apart, but whatever, we'll get to that when we get there. But yeah, do something creative. Number five kind of ties into what I was saying previously as far as learning how to do something, and it's just that. Pick up something, make a YouTube video, learn how to make a YouTube channel. It's not that difficult. If I can do it, you guys can definitely do it. I mean, hey, you're watching me, so you might as well do it too. Or do a podcast. Everybody's doing podcasts right now. It's something that you can do, quarantine, day 13, yada, yada, yada. Figure it out. You guys, we're living through history right now. We're literally living through history. This is going to be in the history books. And it's not something that's just affecting the US, it's affecting the world. So why not document it? Make yourself a little time capsule, so that way if you don't have kids right now, in the future you can show them this. Which I didn't even think about, but now I'm gonna start doing that. But I mean, it's something that you guys are living through right now. And if you have teenagers right now and they start filming it, when they have kids, they can look back on it to say what was happening in 2020. This is what was happening in 2020. This is what we were going through. Film it, record it, just put it down on paper, because we're living through history. So yeah. Number 6, deep clean. We are in March. It's spring, guys, so let's start our spring cleaning. On top of that, we want to sanitize everything, make sure that everything is good. We're all in our homes. Let's be honest, we're in funk. You know, people are probably not showering as often, or just things are starting to get stinky in your home. Clean everything. Literally, start in one corner of your house and work your way out. I have a walk-in closet that it's a disaster in there, but it's something that I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna go ahead and deep clean my house, starting with my walk-in closet, which is the farthest point from my door, and working my way out. Vacuum in all those little baby corners, pull out some, you know, cleaning supplies and clean your baseboards, for example. You know, you have forgotten those, or even like your fan blades, on top of the fan blades, make sure we're cleaning all of that. Your windows, your windowsills, all of that good stuff. Get into the nitty gritty and clean everything. This is the perfect time. Again, spring cleaning, this is the best spring cleaning that there should ever be, because we're at home, so we might as well do something productive and clean. Number 7 is donating. Again, like I mentioned, I'm planning on cleaning out my closet. Along with that, I'm also going to be cleaning out all of my drawers, going through all of my clothes so I can pull out everything that I'm no longer going to be using and donating it. Right now, again, we're seeing this time of us trying to come together, so we might as well donate and give to those that don't have. Take this time to clean out your closets, clean out your drawers, go through your kids' toys, for example, that maybe they're not using anymore, and donate them. Donate them to shelters, donate them to orphanages, donate them to people that are just in need. Here in San Diego, we have Father Joe's. I'm not sure if that's a thing nationwide, so I do apologize if it is. But here in San Diego, we have Father Joe's Village, where you can go and take stuff to donate. They take care of, you know, helping those that are in need. So that's a great way to do it. If you have a local church, donate to your local churches. Donate to your schools. Sometimes they need, you know, those extra colors and those colored pencils that you may have just lying around that your kids are no longer using. Donate that. Donate toys to daycare centers. They're gonna need them. So definitely take this time and donate. Get rid of everything that you don't need. Number 8, and probably my favorite one out of all of them, DIY. Take this time, go through your house, see what you can redo and upgrade on your own. The hardware stores are actually still open. They are an essential business that will remain open. They haven't shut down. So, you know, your Home Depots, your Lowe's, your local hardware stores, they're gonna be open. So take this time, paint a room or work on your backyard, get it ready for the summer so that way you can enjoy it fully. You know, whether it's you're painting your fence or you're, you know, restoring your yard furniture, whatever the case may be, find something to get creative with and to use your hands and then fix something. Get something done around your house so that way this time doesn't go to waste just watching Netflix, because trust me, it's still gonna be there. Number 9, if you're still with me, thank you, I really appreciate it. But number 9, and something that I definitely have to do, is preparing your meals. Take this time and do some sort of like cleanse, you know, because you're at home, so you don't have to worry about being out in public when you're trying to cleanse. Eat healthy, make sure that you're getting all of these fruits and veggies in. Don't just be eating junk food. I, like I said, was very afraid at the very beginning of all of this. Went out, stocked up at Costco, and purchased a lot of processed foods. I was one of those people that thought that the stores were going to shut down. I didn't hoard. I will say that I did not hoard, but I did get food that I could put in my freezer that would last a long time, because I didn't know what was gonna happen. So I did that. So I bought all this food, which technically is probably really bad for you. And And for the past 2 weeks, I have been eating that and I've been definitely feeling it. So it's something that with the president now announcing these additional 30 days, I'm definitely gonna really rethink what I'm putting into my body, what I'm eating, and using this time to really nourish my body in a different way. Again, we don't have any of these temptations of being out and about with friends. Nobody's inviting you to the bar. Nobody's inviting you to eat, for dinner, nothing. You don't have to worry about that. No birthday parties to throw you off, no birthday cake, no candy, no nothing, no holidays realistically, because let's be honest, Easter has already been canceled. So really, we have this time right now to be really good. Number 10 brings us to the very end, number 10. I did save the best for last, okay? So number 10 is work out. Don't get stuck in a rut. Don't let yourself be the next person on 600-pound life, okay? Make sure you guys are working out. Whether it's just walking your dog, walking your kids, taking a bike ride, doing whatever you need to do, but move. Don't allow yourself to just sit on the couch and binge watch all day. Because guess what? While you're binge watching, you can actually be working out. The TV can be on in the background, but work out. Do something. Like I said, I was kind of stuck in a rut. I haven't really been doing too much, and I can definitely feel it. Been eating garbage for the past 2 weeks. But whatever, you live and you learn. We're moving on. We're moving past that. So move with me, okay? Let's start doing something. Don't get stuck on the couch. Work out, bring your little ones, make sure they're getting some exercise. There's a lot of great videos on YouTube that you could be watching to work out, whether it's you take up yoga, you take up Pilates, anything, just start moving. You don't have to even watch the same thing every single day so that it doesn't become monotonous and boring and just annoying. No, you can do different videos, you can do different things. One of my cousins right now, she has been working out a lot at home right now with the quarantine. She's actually going to be sending me some videos, so try doing that. Start sharing your videos of workouts that you guys are liking with your friends, your family. Spread that around too. Don't just spread what you guys are watching on the news or just these memes or just, stay off of that stuff. Instead, let's focus on helping each other out by sharing all of this other information. All right, guys, so that is going to bring me to a wrap. Again, one of the things that I didn't mention on this video to do is binge watch TV. Now, with that said, my next video is going to be all of the shows that you can binge watch right now. That is my next video. I didn't include that in here because I wanted it to be things that you can do away from TV, things that you can do that are constructive or productive, not just sitting and watching TV, because I know that's what we're all doing right now, myself included. I've burned through quite a few shows in the past 2 weeks that I didn't even think was possible to do, but I have been. And keep in mind, I've also been working. So clearly after work, I'm already home. I might as well just turn on the TV and continue watching TV for the rest of the night. So I will be doing a video of things that you can watch, some of my favorite shows on different platforms, streaming services. So that is the next video to come. But stay away from all the negativity, you guys. Think positive. See this time as something that, again, God willing, we're never gonna get again, because God willing, we'll never have to be quarantined or have to stay home again like this. But in the time that we are given right now, take advantage of it. Be with your loved ones. Do something productive. Do something constructive. Remember that you guys are social distancing, not social isolating. So make sure that you guys are still reaching out to your friends, to your elderly neighbors, to your elderly relatives that maybe you're not reaching out to. This is a perfect excuse to kind of re-cement those relationships and check on them. Just check in on them. Make sure you guys are staying positive. Don't let yourselves fall into a funk as I did. We're gonna get through this. I'm sure we are. It's just a matter of time. And just keep in mind that the longer we are good, the faster this is all gonna end. Okay, thank you so much for those of you guys that are healthcare workers or grocery store workers. One of my good friends is a manager of one of the stores here in San Diego, and I actually got to reach out to him, so he's doing well. Thank you so much for all of you guys that are being good to those people when you guys go to the stores and buy your groceries. Remember, they don't have to be there, and they are. So make sure you guys are good to them. Be polite, be courteous. Remember that we're all in this together. It's not just, finding for yourself. we all have to do this together. So thank you to all of the first responders. Thank you to the other essential workers that are not always mentioned. My co-workers, you guys know who you guys are. I love you guys so much. Again, we're gonna get through this, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.